Good morning. Welcome to Freestyle Fridays, which means that I am going to answer any of your questions about how to eliminate any of the things that are getting in your way to grow your business. So if you're new to me, this is 6 a.m. Coffee with Shanda. I do it Monday through Friday. Sometimes it's just me and sometimes it's with a guest, a good friend of mine. But today, almost always on Fridays, we do Freestyle Fridays, which means that you can ask me any question that you want. I actually recommend you come prepared with a question, and then I will laser coach you in your business or your personal life affecting your business so that you can grow a thriving company. So good morning, good morning, good morning. Hey, Bliss, how are you? Awesome. Hey, you guys. Welcome, Michelle. Welcome, Carla. I got your text message this morning about your question. Welcome, Suzanne. Welcome, Wendy, Kate, Candy. Awesome. Welcome, you guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Lexi, happy dads. Woo, woo. All right. Well, let's get into it. So please just go ahead and in the thread, I have a like mosquito or something running around my screen. Ask me a question, any question that you want, and I will answer it in your business. So Carla, how did you know how to set up your business when you were pregnant and became a mom? So, there's so much you can do to, prepare yourself for being a mom and being a business owner. So first you start with what are your goals, right? To just set up your business without knowing where you're going doesn't make any sense. So first ask yourself, where are you going in 2018? When is your child being born in 2018? And then we start backing into it. So for instance, I can't remember what my goal was, but it was to significantly grow my company, I'm sure. But the first thing I would recommend what you think about is team. So, you and Alex already have Isabella. Oh, here comes my little guy right now talking about that. Come here. When I had Zachy in my tummy, okay, come sit. Come here. When I had Zach, this perfect question to start Coffee with Shanda. So Zach just woke up. When I had Zach in my tummy, I knew that my ambition wasn't going to go down when I had a baby, but I also knew that I wanted to be a great mom and be as present as I could with him. And so first thing that I would suggest highly is getting a full-time nanny. And a nanny doesn't, Zach, you're so cute. A nanny doesn't have to raise your children. A nanny could help you with dishes, could help you with dressing them, could help you with making food, could help you with laundry. Your nanny could help you with walking the dog if you have a dog. The nanny can help you with, especially since you guys are going to have two, maybe taking Isabella to the park while you breastfeed the other one and have a moment because you're going to need, some little breaks here and there. The nanny could help you for 2 hours while you get a massage, but get a full-time nanny. The mistake that I made is that I got a part-time nanny for Zach that was around, I basically had it set up so that she would come about 3 hours a day, and I was going to run my business, breastfeed, which was important to me, be a wife, and I had house cleaners that came once a week, but I thought I was going to be able to pull it off for 3 hours a day. So here's what I said. What? I don't want you to drive that on there, okay? Because I'm going to move that. So here's what I'll tell you. You can't logically know all the time that you're going to need for having your child and running your business. So I recommend that you get a full-time nanny. And if you have to let the nanny go early a couple days a week, you'll learn your pattern. But my experience is that there's always things to do. I don't like dishes in the sink. I don't like my house being messy. I don't like toys all over my house, right? It drives me crazy. So with me, Zach now puts his toys away at 2.5. What do you want? You want to move this up? Okay. Oh no, you got to go get it. So get a full-time nanny. See, because This never ends. They don't care who you are. Your mom, right?
Chair.
Right here.
Chair.
Okay. Move the chair. So they don't care who you are. Your mom, no matter who you are in business, and they're gonna throw their toys. Okay, buddy, can we talk? Can we talk? Mommy's doing a Facebook Live and an Instagram Live, and he doesn't care. And so my point is your company still has to run, whether or not you're a mom or not. So get a full-time nanny. I would highly recommend that you look at who's a key team member on your team that for you can help you shop, right? Because you're a stylist. What's wrong? Can you take a deep breath? Can you take a deep breath? Okay, can you take a deep breath? Okay. You want to move the chair? Here, let me give you this. Here you go. So, and this is what it looks like, right? So you're the perfect question for today. So get a full-time nanny and think of a team member that you absolutely need on your staff. So for you, because you're a stylist, I recommend that you get somebody who can help you shop. I know you love shopping. I love washing my car. I don't wash my car anymore, right? So there's things that you're going to have to let go of control to be able to be a great mom and be a great businesswoman. Now, you might get somebody to shop for you and maybe it doesn't work. Well, that will actually force you to create systems, create avatars, get better at your planning where maybe you're saying, okay, like for instance, if they're shopping for me because you're my stylist, you might say, here are the stores or the brands that I love for Shanda, and here's the mood board that I want you to create for this client. And then she could go out and shop for it. So again, I know you love to do the shopping, but there's going to be a season in being a mom with the new baby that does not possibly allow you to do that, or you're going to have to get good at pumping and having a nanny maybe take care of the kids while you do a power shop, right? And then come back. So you're gonna have to find your system with it, but please do not try and do it together, because that's when people give up. Don't do that. No, you can't. He's inhaling Sharpie. You're gonna give up. Okay, you're gonna give up either time with your children or you're gonna give up your business if you don't have team. If you have team, you won't be one of the moms that say it's about my business or my children or my family. It doesn't have to be an either or. It just means that you're gonna have to let go of some things. No, that's not good to smell. Okay, draw in here. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Allie, you're struggling with a free gift. We offer a service that is ground in Central Paris, so we're a brick and mortar business. Should we offer consultation time for a pre-visit as a gift, like a 20-minute free advice? Okay, so or would a video tip around the town be valuable? Was more valuable? Okay, so Allie, so Allie, I would ask myself, what is the number one thing that your client base really wants? We have something on my website called V-Sida, which is actually coming off right now. But I built. Baby, can you draw in here? Because I want to see a picture. I want to see a picture. Oh, thank you. V-Sida was on my website, and we did free consultations, and it was a fantastic gift. Now, I didn't position it as a free consultation because people don't typically they don't value it as much as paying for it. So on my website, I would do something like, let's talk, or ask me a question about this, right? So that's a way to position a free consultation that could really work. Obviously, if you can get people on a phone call and serve them and give to them, you have a much better connection. And when you have a better connection, you have a better chance of somebody becoming a customer or client of yours. So I love the consultation thing. I just think it's important, the positioning that you do it. So don't offer like a free 20-minute. actually position it different. So mine says, let's talk, right? So, but that really is a free consultation in hopes that I can do a good job at serving somebody on the phone and they would make a great client for me. Okay, so hope that helps. Good morning, Alicia. How are you? Suzanne, how do you find and train a team, sell your coaching program so you didn't have to sell anymore? So first of all, Suzanne, I recommend, well, I love selling. So selling was actually something I had to let go of to grow the company, but I actually love selling because to me, it's the highest coaching, right? Like when I can coach somebody in a moment of fear to be able to overcome it or step into their vision and say yes, that's an instant gratification and an instant result. So I actually love selling. However, I haven't sold for years. Please don't sniff that. It's bad for you. No, that's bad for you. My son is sniffing Sharpies. Can I see a heart? Do me a heart. I don't think he knows how to do a heart yet. It goes like this. So that's first and foremost. Be careful that heart. So, okay. See, Carla, this is exactly it, right? You're about to have two little guys or girls. So let me answer your question this way first. The way that I find team, can you take Zach, honey? The way that I find team.
I'm not doing.
Okay, take this and go with Daddy, okay? He's trying to sniff Sharpies. Okay, Daddy's gonna help you.
You're gonna leave the Sharpie.
Okay.
Leave the Sharpie with Mommy.
Okay. Now we can focus again. See, you need support.
A red color.
Okay.
A red color.
Honey, can you? Thank you. Awesome. So,
Red color.
sweetheart, can you please take him out of here? Thank you. So the way that I find team is I actually have a headhunter and that finds my regular team, and then I ask friends. So I ask friends, I let everybody know when I'm looking for someone. Like yesterday, I let everybody know a COO and a sales director, right? So I let everybody know everywhere I go that what I'm actually looking for as far as a team member. I've done this with finding my traffic team, like my social media ad spend team. I do this with everything. So I don't ever just think about, I don't ever put all my eggs in one basket. I put all my eggs in one basket for my commitment of what I want, but then I become obsessed with finding that team member. And I start telling everybody. So I look on hiremymom.com with admin or any sort of like video team, admin, anything like tactical things. I typically look on hiremymom.com. When I'm looking for more like anything really, actually even my executive assistant came from a headhunter, right? So you can actually find headhunters online. But if you don't want to do a headhunter, you could just go to hiremymom.com and look for virtual assistants there. Or believe it or not, Craigslist is a great resource for placing ads. Now, here's what I recommend. Know the job description of the people that you want to come on. But even past that, because I suck at job descriptions, write out all the tasks that would be done if this person came on, right? Like this would be, like my emails would be written for me. My onboarding of new clients would be done. I'm trying to think, like even when I first started, like my emails would be sent out, my blogs would be updated weekly, all my writing would be spell checked for me without me having to ever look at it again. Pictures would be chosen on the web and purchased for my blogs for me. I wouldn't have to do that anymore. Just stuff like that, right? Even for a nanny, like my grocery shopping would be done twice a week. Healthy, amazing food that I love. My nanny would cook healthy meals for me and my husband and my children, like stuff like that. Like just write out the tasks that are actually going to be done with this person. And when you interview them with that list of this is what I imagine our life looking like together, and see if they jive with that or they're like, oh no, that's definitely not me. Secondly, when you're finding team members, don't be overly nice on your ad. I actually put at the very beginning, you should be a workaholic. And the only reason why I do that is not because I work my team to death. It's because I don't want somebody on my team that is like, and say, I mean, I actually say with the 1% Club, when I opened up the 1% Club, I don't want to work with someone who's like, I kind of want to work, or I want, here's a full, you'll be able to choose in or out if I'm a good coach for you. Don't hire me if you want to automate your entire business and never work again. It's, first of all, it's not real. That is not real. I know people have automated their businesses and they're a lot of work, even when they're automated. So that's not real, and that's telling me that your mindset is not to serve and help. It's actually just to make money. And the enemy has a really interesting way of getting into our thoughts. So if you're having that thought and you don't want to be the type of person to just sell something to make money, then be aware of your thought process. But I'm not a good coach to just show people how to make money and never work again. I'm a great coach for showing you how to build a business over the next the next 6 or 7 years, work really hard, and grow a company that you only have to wear one hat in. Like, for instance, I'll have no more email in January, which is great. I'm excited about that. So I can actually just be a coach and not be in any admin. So that requires me to have a team that can handle and field questions without me. You get what I'm saying? So as your company grows up, you start taking off more hats, and the goal is that you're wearing a hat that you love, not just running a company that just makes money because you're going to be an alcoholic, because the fact that you're going to get depressed because you have no purpose, right? And so there's a balance of having a purpose, including being a mom or a dad and all of those type of things. So I hope that helped. So that's how I found a team. How do I train a team to sell your coaching program? Suzanne, I actually teach that in a program called Sales Team Authority. It's a very inexpensive program. It's like $1,700, and I train our clients how to train a sales team. Not something I could teach on a coffee with Shanda, but I can give you some hints on that, or just, I guess, some high level what's important. What's important is that when you're teaching a team to sell for you, is that you actually need to connect with them on a daily basis. So like every day, so the beginning of every day, Jean is our head trainer. She is also in charge of our sales team. And so she connects with our sales team every morning at 8 a.m. So at 8 a.m. before they really get started, some of them have actually gotten started at 6 a.m. But at 8 a.m., she has a touch point call where they're basically clearing any limiting beliefs. So the reason why you sell or don't sell has to do after you learn the skill. The reason why the roller coaster happens and why you get great sales some months and not so great sales has everything to do with your personal development. So when your mindset is jobbled up and not doing so well, or you're feeling defeated because you're not closing, you need to have that daily touch point in personal development to overcome those thoughts so that you can free yourself up. For instance, one of our sales girls did no sales last week. She was down in the pooper. She was not feeling good at all. And either she got people on the phone that weren't a good ideal client, so she wasn't going to make them an offer, or they're a great ideal client and they just, didn't have the money. Didn't have the money is not an excuse. That is, the salesperson is in a pooper, right? Because they're not able to get the person across the line to their vision, right? I don't know an entrepreneur yet that ever had the money to grow a business. Aha moment. You never have the money to grow a business, especially when you start, and you never have the money again to grow it where you want to go. You are constantly in the creation mode. And so that's why the excuse that I don't have the money to invest right now, or I don't have the money to take that program right now, that is a limiting belief that will shorten, doesn't matter how hard you work, if you're thinking in that way, it will shorten your ability to grow faster. So whenever you see that thought process in yourself or somebody else, it is a blessing to unhook them from it. So anyway, so she got some coaching from really everybody on the team, and she blew up this week. I think she's had 3 or 4 sales this week, right? So she went from nothing last week to 3 or 4 sales this week, which is fantastic. So I speak to them on a weekly basis or a daily basis. They get training calls twice a week on sales inside of our company. And then in addition, to that. They are like, every time they make a sale and they onboard somebody to our company, we actually send an email to everybody in the company welcoming them, so that there's a connection piece of all of us connecting into the person coming into our company, so that we can energetically raise them and lift them to a higher level. So there's a lot of connection points, and connection does equal currency. Excuse me. My body is trying to catch a cold right now. Anyway, okay, so I'm going to stop there because my promise on Coffee with Shanda is that it's 20 minutes long. I apologize that my little guy joined us this morning, even though I secretly love it. And I only got to a couple questions on Freestyle Friday. But every Friday on 6 a.m. Coffee with Shanda, 9 a.m. Pacific, I will do Freestyle Friday, which means bring me a question and I will answer it in your business. Also, feel free to ask me questions on the thread throughout the day or any of the Coffees with Shanda, and I will come back and I will answer them. So Monday through Friday, I do this 6 a.m. And the question is what are you having for your coffee, tea, or morning beverage? I am having tea this morning for my throat. So I'd love to hear what you guys are having. Anyway, I'll end on that. God bless you guys. Have a great day. Bye.